I'm just a D girl from around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
What up, though? You know who it is? Your boy, Coach DTM, aka Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody love me. I don't have one enemy. Our podcast is here now, so you got to respect it. You never get off on us because we're never the exit. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who love living life and is allergic to average. So in conclusion, so it's no confusion. If you see somebody realer than us,
It's an illusion.
talk about it. What up, though? What's good?
What up?
What up, though? Listen, I'm the husband.
I'm the wife.
And this is
relation. Oh shit.
What is this?
Marriage.
Marriage material. Come on now.
Marriage material. Sorry.
All right, it's cool. It's cool.
My apologies.
All right, it's cool. All right, cool. So listen. Do us a favor. Do us a favor. If you have not done it yet, go ahead and like the show real quick. Hit that like button. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, I don't want you to miss none of this. Right? We got a bunch of stuff on this network that you definitely have to have in your life. We got some new stuff that's about to come up that you have to have in your life. Man, if you thought Love and Hip Hop was something,
nah, bro.
Oh no,
nah, bro.
No,
this ain't that.
Oh, okay.
You tried it. You tried it.
If you thought what that show? If you thought Zeus was something,
Zeus is a network, not
that's
a show.
what I'm saying. This network over here.
No
you
way.
thought Zeus was something? Watch what happened. Watch what happened. Huh? Follow, listen, subscribe. Don't play. All right. So
shout out to DTM on the merch, y'all. All our hoodies and shirts that you see, 9.5 times out of 10, DTM made them for us.
Most definitely, man. Listen, and we got it coming for sale. We actually gonna do a merch giveaway real soon. So
I don't know about giveaway, but
no. We gotta do a giveaway.
I said no.
Fans. We gotta give a giveaway for the fans.
I said
just
no.
a couple of them, not all of them.
I said no.
Just the ones who rocking with us, who win the whatever we got going on. So we're gonna have something going.
I said no.
We want y'all to get into this game, man.
I said
rock with us. KD don't want y'all to have it, but
no, I want them to have it.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to pay for it.
I mean, they paying by just giving us the love, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Support. We're gonna get it out here. All right.
So we could make payments in love? Bet.
That's how I kept you all these years. No, I ain't had nothing else to give you.
Grow up.
I had nothing. I was like,
you kept giving me babies.
Babies in love. That's all I had. Man.
Stuck. God,
all right. Got it. All right. So this week, the situation that I wanted to discuss, talk about, bring to the forefront. Situation. Come on up here. Come to the forefront. There was a situation that occurred in our relationship that can easily make or break a relationship.
One situation?
This one,
or
just this one here.
Oh, this is the one we're talking about.
Just the one we're talking about here.
Uh-oh.
There was a situation.
Yeah. I didn't read my notes.
I feel like in most cases you have to you had to have God in this situation, because without God in this situation, we wouldn't be together. You know what I'm saying? He kept it gangster.
He kept it Gucci?
Yeah, he kept it gangster with us to keep this union together. He knew something else was coming on the horizon that we probably had no idea.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So for those who don't know, I did music back in the day. Right? Mm-hmm. You can follow it, you can find it, it's out there.
It's on Bandcamp.
Yeah. If you want to the intro for the other song for both shows, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have an intro for the show yet.
We do have an intro for the show. If you would listen to the show, we've just talked about this.
Bad.
We have an intro. Shit. The intro is actually living. I sent it to you before I even put it on.
Yeah, that's a song he wrote for me and somebody else though, yo.
Cal.
Shout out. Cal. Shout out to the player. Shout out to Big Tay. Before there was DTM, there was Big Tay. He was a player
this song
from the Himalayas.
This song was specifically for her. She know it because she heard all the. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's me. Yep, that's me too." All right, so for those who don't know, I did music back in the day, and if you've been a fan of the show, if you've been listening, if you heard at least 6 seconds of any of the episode, then you know that one of my issues that we had in our relationship was me with infidelity. All right. I always put it out there for everybody because I want y'all to know that you can get through it. You can get to the other side. You do have to put the work in, but it can be reverse.
Reverse.
Right?
Reverse.
In this case, your boy was leaving work one day in one of the smallest cities in the state of Michigan. It's probably
6 blocks?
6 to 8 blocks long. It may have.
That might be a stretch.
It may have 3 police cars
and 6 officers.
But
if you from here, we're talking about
Hamtramck, Michigan.
It's so little.
It's so
not to be confused
little.
with Highland Park, you guys. Hamtramck and Highland Park are 2 different cities.
So
both of them are small, though.
I worked in Hamtramck, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm traveling through Hamtramck, Michigan, trying to go to the studio at this time.
Yeah, on 9 Mile and John R. Shout out to Deal With It.
Yeah, it was 8. It was 8 between 8 and 9 Mile,
okay.
But on John R. It was like 3 blocks off 8 Mile. But not to be confused with what Eminem was at, y'all. It wasn't nowhere near the same spot. Yeah.
Shout out to Deal With It. He don't got a studio no more, does he?
No, he saw it.
Shout out to Walt then.
Yeah, he still got the name.
Oh.
But so it was a snowy day, right?
It was not snowing.
It was definitely snowing.
Not at that time because it was in August. Oh no, it was in November.
It was.
Oh no,
snow.
You're right.
I know. I got you on this one because I'm gonna tell you how I got you. I backed up at work. This is what caused everything.
Mm-hmm.
I backed up at work to park. When I pulled out, my license plate got stuck on a snowbank.
Oh yeah.
And it snatched it off the thing, so I ended up putting it in the window at that time because I wasn't handy. I ain't had no tools, but I still wanted. I didn't see this in the window. I seen so many cars with their license plates in the window. What? Why was I different? Right? But that's neither here nor there. But so leaving, trying to get through. The crazy thing is, I remember like yesterday, Katie and I had just got into a verbal discussion. Argument, whatever you may call it. We used to argue back then. We don't argue no more. But verbal argument. And it's one of them heavy boys. I'm like, okay, bet. In my head, I'm like, shit, I always want to argue. I'm finna go to the studio, make this hit so we can get up out the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go big. You know how people be putting 1,000 on 6. You know what I'm saying? So I get pulled over because of the quote unquote the license plate being in the window.
Mm-hmm.
For those, so I used to carry weapons back then illegally. I still carry weapons, but they're legal now. But I was illegal back then. So when they caught me, when they pulled me over, they seen that I was, have my weapons on me. It was a whole big old ordeal. We're not gonna go through all that, but it was horrible. But they called KD at that precise moment. And they say, hey, what did they say? Somebody named Deontay.
Dog said, somebody named Deontay. He said your last name. I said, yeah. He said, we got him. I said, well, who's this? And he said, Hamtramck PD. Banged on me.
Click.
He ain't tell me why. He ain't tell me nothing. So I actually called my cousin who had a lot of connects with DPD. And I was like, hey, can you first? Okay, let's be honest. I thought you was on some bullshit. I'll be honest.
First time hearing
I thought you was on some bullshit.
First time hearing it. It's crazy.
You was notorious for bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I called Hamtramck, but they said they couldn't give me no information because we weren't married.
Right.
So I was like, all right. I was gonna wait and call back and just say I was your wife because they ain't like that. What you gonna ask for a marriage license over the phone? But when I called back, the same lady kept answering the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck.
She'll never get off.
Right. So I called my cousin. My cousin had some people look it up. And it did show that you was in jail, but it showed you was in jail for a civil infraction, which is like traffic tickets.
Right.
So I'm like, well, yeah, he do got a shitty driver's record. So I'm like, but damn, they take you to jail for that? Whole time we never even knew about the gun part.
Right.
Until I got you out. Well, no, until you got transferred to the county. That's when I found out about the gun part.
So needless to say, I didn't make it to the studio, guys. So
he didn't.
That was gonna be a hit right there too. That was gonna be the one that changed our life. But go to the county. Well, I go to Hamtramck first, spend a night there or so. Leave there, go to the county. Go in front of the judge. Judge give me a bond. But they were so harsh. Like it was just so crazy. It was so harsh. It's hard to even talk about it again, just from the fact of how harsh they was, right? I'm watching everybody. Your bond, 10,000, 10%. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, your bond, 5,000, 10%. Oh, okay, cool. Come up to my turn. Your bond, 5,000 cash. I said, what? No 10. I got 500 on me right now. Can we do 10%? I can get myself out right now. They like, no, cash. Take him to the back. I'm like, oh my God. So in my head, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna be here till we go back. And I ain't thinking nothing of it. Whole time, KD's on the outside in free world, working her magic. She's like, nah, I gotta get my dude out. So this is again, I told y'all we was beefing. But she still was able to put the beef to side and was like, nah, I gotta get my dude. I got a beef with him out here. I can't beef with him in there.
Right. And we had a brand new
I got a
baby.
baby. I can't beef with him in there.
First of all, our son was he wasn't just born. He was born in August. This happened in November.
Right.
So and it was about to be the holiday. I had to get you out before the holiday. Your oldest kid kept saying, "Where my daddy at?" Oh, let me get this man out
she
of
made
here.
her some calls and put her scripters together and came. I think I was in there for maybe 4 days.
Cause let me tell you, which I didn't know, cause mind y'all, I never been to jail. My brother's been to jail, but I ain't never go get them niggas out. So I ain't know you got to be there by a certain time. You got to have exact cash. It was so many rules to this shit, right? Which I did call your dad, cause I didn't even know nothing about bills, bonds, or nothing.
Right.
I'm trying to hustle up on the whole 5,000. I didn't know nothing about going to the bills bondsman, giving them however many. I didn't know nothing about none of that. So I I had got up on what we had to get up on. But then your dad like, no, we just need, I think we needed like 1,000.
Right.
Because they pay the full thing, but then you got to pay them. I forgot how it goes.
Yeah, they pay with like assurance, so they're not necessarily giving a full cash amount, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they did.
Oh, they
in your case, they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then you also had some holds. So we needed the money for the bond, and then we needed the money for, you had a hold in like Ferndale, and then I think one in Westland.
So what holds mean, for those who don't know, it means that you owe another city money for like a ticket or some sort.
Yeah, so like,
and they like, oh, you got him? Bet, let us know when y'all done, because we might come get him.
Because what happens is you pay your bond for one place, then they let you out, and another city come pick you up.
Yeah.
So we had to pay all of that, but when we paid for the holds, we had to have exact change.
Yeah, because it's going
for
to
each
them.
city. Well, we didn't know that though.
Yeah.
So the first day we had all the money, but it was like combined. So like we gave them 1,000, and then we thinking we finna get them 1,000, but no, you got to pay this city 2 something. You got to pay this city 4. So it had to be
broken down.
Yeah, like nobody. No, first of all, we stood here for over an hour for y'all to give us the direction. Why the fuck y'all ain't include that?
So I remember.
Mad, by the way,
I remember, for one, being in there that little short amount of time, you know what I'm saying, being locked down like that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Doing my time like a man, you know what I'm saying? No, the very first night I was in there, that's all I needed to see. I knew from the jump, but that's all I needed to see to realize I don't want to be in here. I don't want to do this. This is stupid. For everybody who keep going back for repeat offenders and just doing new stuff, that is crazy. Listen, the very first night it was like maybe 8 to 10 people in my one cell, but there's only 4 beds. So I guess the biggest people is gonna get a bed. Everybody else just got to kind of figure it out, right? So I get my little top bunk. There's somebody else in the bottom, and now it's lights out. Lights out. You finna go to sleep, and we just hear the noise like a rattling noise on the bag. So everybody kind of sitting up trying to see where this noise is coming from. We look over, it's a guy on the ground having a seizure. The noise is his hand hitting his bag with all his stuff in it. So it's like a red button on the wall. We push the button on the wall. The guard like, what you need? And we like, yo, dude in here dying. They're like, okay, we're gonna try to get somebody up there.
Try.
That's exactly what I said. I said, try. Oh man, so they really don't care about you once you come past the walls, huh? So within 10 minutes or so, they finally get up there. At this time, the seizure in the stop. I'm like, he gone. It's a wrap. But he literally died in the cell.
Damn.
They took him out. took his bag. Everybody went on about their night, went to sleep.
Damn.
And I was like, that's crazy. I said, I don't need to see nothing else. I'm straight. All right, let me do this the right way. Let me okay. Whatever licenses and stuff I need, I'm gonna do. Let's do this the right way because I don't need to see this again. But then I see breakfast, right? And they bring 2 frozen boiled eggs, a muffin, some milk, and like the little school cereal thing. And I'm looking at these boiled eggs, and I was like, "What? And this is a weapon. What am I supposed to do with this?" So now I'm the chicken because I got to put these eggs up under the pillow so they can hatch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, nah, this right here is not for me. I can't do this. But a couple of days go by. Katie, she getting the bread up. She doing what she got to do. I don't even know she's doing this. Did I call you when I was in there?
No.
Yeah, because I don't think I remember no numbers for one. And for two, I was like, we was beefing. She ain't thinking about me. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my time like a man. We'll figure it out when I get out. But I come out the door. They like, you burned it out. Whole time I got 500 on me. I'm trying to keep it here because I don't want to have to, squabble with nobody in here over this money that can't none of us use at this point. But I walk out the door and I see Katie sitting over there and I see my dad. I was like, you call my daddy?
Talking about he almost turned around.
Like, hey, open that back up, man. I'm coming back. I'm coming back in. This ain't
dog.
This ain't
he was
there.
so mad. Oh well, who else I was gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Yes. Yes.
I called him. Sure
Yeah.
did.
But okay, so now there's more to this story that I didn't even know that was a part of this story until like later in life, right?
What?
So the fact that for one, things wasn't right, went on the up and up. Who were the people that you called when you was gathering up money to try to come get your man out of jail?
Bro. So look, now you heard DTM say he had a couple dollars in his pocket, right? He had just got paid that day when he got locked up. I knew he was messing around with a chick at his job. I had her phone number, so I called her. I said, hey, is this blah, blah, blah? This Deontay girl. First, she hung up on me. So soon as I said this Deontay girl, she hung up on me. So I called back. She answered. So, okay, initially she didn't answer. So then I called, then she answered. I said, this Deontay girl, she hung up on me. I called back. She didn't answer. Now, mind you, this is before texting and shit.
Right.
So I couldn't just text her, like, answer the damn phone, right? So then I kept calling. So she finally answered again. And she said, I ain't messing with him or something like that. I don't remember. I said, girl, that ain't what I'm calling you for. I don't give a fuck about that. I said, he in jail and I need help getting him out. She said, jail? What they got to do with me? I said, you fucking him like I'm fucking him. You gonna help me get him out? I mean, she ain't help me, y'all. She hung up on me.
Yeah,
she hung up on me.
She got broke.
But then I had called her homegirl. The homegirl was fake. She was like, hey, Mrs. Deontay. Fake bitch. But I called her too. I'm like, hey, tell your girl, I ain't on no bullshit. She don't gotta meet up with me or nothing. She could get the money to you. And you could bring it to me. I ain't on no bullshit. I said, or I could have his dad come pick it up from her. So the homegirl, like, you gonna have his dad pick it up from her. I'm like, girl, listen, I just need this money. I don't care how we get it. I said, so Deontay God's sister worked at the same place they all worked at. Mm-hmm. I said she could give it to her. I'm giving you ways to get it to me without seeing me, right?
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure she was scared. Because, like, who the fuck just called? Like, me, I needed some fucking dollars. I knew you got paid. She got paid. Same day you got paid. Bitch, ain't you a nurse? Give me a couple dollars.
Right, quit playing.
She ain't do it. Okay. I told on her, too.
Yeah,
I'm like, why you cheating with that bitch? She wouldn't even help me get you out.
I was like, if you broke, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this ain't gonna work out. You don't know how to come through in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? My wife call you, you give her what she needs. Well, my girl call you, you give her what she needs because she needed for me. She told you, she gave you the proper information.
I said he in jail.
Broke up with.
And I told her homegirl, said he at the county, so she don't believe me. She could call. They ain't gonna tell you why he in there, but they will give you his bond and they will tell you that he in there. That's public information. You can call and get it. I gave her all the ways to come through.
and she didn't.
Crazy work.
Crazy work. So, all right, back on track since she got broke up with. What do you think this type of situation did, in your opinion, to or for our relationship?
I don't think it helped us at all.
Really?
I don't.
All right. But for me, it did.
Okay.
And I would say the reason that it helped was because I think it tapped into a different part of my psyche, I would say, right? Because I come from a area in life where people just don't do stuff for you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're not seeing eye to eye.
Mhm.
We at odds. It just don't happen. And I'm talking about family, friend, whoever.
But that's
At
because we
this-
was raised differently, right? We talked about that before. I was raised off love. You was raised off survival.
Right. So
So-
what this did, what this situation for me showed me, like, oh, so people really can still have your back through thick and thin type situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this was kind of like the first of that for me. I ain't even gonna say kind of, like this was the first of that for me, to where you could be beefing, like even with like your parents, right? When you and your, you ain't really beefing with your parents, but when y'all ain't seeing eye to eye as a kid to a parent, you just don't talk to them for a while.
Right.
I've never had a situation where they needed something from me when I wasn't talking to them, so I don't know how that played out or how it was supposed to play out.
Mm-hmm.
I've never. It's just this was a new territory for me, to where I'm like, oh, so she did all this for me, and we weren't even seeing eye to eye. I'm like, this is crazy.
We wasn't even seeing eye to nose.
Yeah, we ain't even in the same book.
We was beefed out, y'all.
Yeah, I'm talking about that argument was crazy, and then the whole time, I'm like, I think I blamed you for it.
You did.
I'm like, I wouldn't even been down this road if I would have
And
kept
would have been,
straight.
because that was the way.
I would have kept straight. I would have went a whole different way. If
And no, he wouldn't have though, because that was the way to the fucking studio. But okay.
Yeah, but you know, your mind tell you everything. Because I'd have kept straight. I'd have had time to go out there and fit. I don't know what my mind. It was everywhere, right? But to know that you can still, because I feel like up until this moment, love was extremely conditional
Mm-hmm.
from any and everybody that I know. Even having situations like when my mom would tell me to do one thing and then tell my dad that I didn't tell him to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute. Now you setting me up. You know,
Not you the op.
Hey, you setting me up. Like, it's just crazy, right? But it made me feel a certain kind of way about a lot of stuff. And then, you know, I think I spoke in the past about like just how my family dynamics was with like my grandma on that side and with my aunts on that side and my cousins on that side. Like nothing was for, nothing was for me at that moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I experienced this, I was like, man, this is crazy. And then when you locked up, all you do is think. Like you start putting stuff in perspective. So while you on the outside trying to put ducats together, I'm in the inside not knowing you putting ducats together, but just thinking like,
you was on the inside, like when I leave, I'm about to go be on my side chick.
Nah,
and she's about to leave me in here.
Nah, you don't even think about. You think like, why you even got a side chick? That's stupid. This is real dumb. Why didn't you go work out like you said? You just go like you just start thinking everything. Why you didn't finish reading that book you said you was gonna read? You got all this time on your hands. You just thinking about everything that you said you was gonna do. You didn't do. I'm finna change. You start getting extra spiritual. This is only 4 days, 4-5 days in. I'm like, yo, I'm extra spiritual at this moment. Like, you know what, God, you get me out of this one. I owe you forever.
Dog.
I don't know how many times I've said that to him, but I'm trying to think. It, like I said, it made me look at you differently because I was like, she really do got my back. And we were super young.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah,
we was youngest. This was before marriage and everything.
You said we had one.
We had
baby, two,
mm-hmm.
Or was the other one on the way?
No, he was already born. He was born in August. This happened in November.
Yeah. So the beauty of it was I was out right before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So that gave me something to be thankful for. Because you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know what they was gonna feed us on Thanksgiving. That was great.
Some frozen
Some
ham,
frozen
maybe.
ham.
I don't know.
Was I eating swine back then? I don't even think I
Oh
was
no,
eating
we
swine.
wasn't.
No,
Cause
it was
no, we
off the
was. No, we was. No, we was. Yeah, I mean, we were. Sorry, we were. Because we didn't give up pork until like right before we got married.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Remember,
So
because we used to be at the
the
what was
ham
that? The
shop.
ham shop.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just couldn't remember if we had, because I know that was probably like the last
I
of
think
like
it might have been right around that time though.
yeah.
But I know it was like maybe 05, 06 when we gave up pork. This happened in 04.
And it was situations like that for sure that made me say, oh no, yeah, this is my wife right here. This got to be my wife. Because I don't really know much about what wives do, but I feel like this is it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Getting you out of jail got to be one of them.
it. Like she ain't playing about me. You know what I'm saying? So this what it is. So
You know it's crazy. Last week you had mentioned like that, or did you say that this week? But you said, I think it was like, sorry guys, I'm getting my weeks mixed up. But remember you said like you never been sick before.
yeah,
So like I had the blood clots, I had the
that was crazy.
right, I had the defecate, whatever you want to call it like that. So you never been quote unquote sick before, right? I feel like your sickness was your infidelity. That's what I had to deal with.
I like
and
that.
that's something you didn't have to deal with.
Yeah, I like that.
So
that's heavy.
Like my sickness was medical, yours was emotional.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just thought about that because even talking about when that happened, that was one of many.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You just leave that thing on.
All right.
I
know y'all see me. I was trying to put my watch back.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. That's deep. I never thought about it like that. I like that though.
Yeah. So I guess we all had not we all, we both had our own things to deal with, you know.
Yeah. That's dope. Interesting. I never thought about
Dang, did I stump you?
You did. That was dope. My sickness was infidelity. Which makes a lot of sense though, because I think it might have been a little deeper than sickness, but But
I'm just saying like that was something that, I never had to deal with you being hospitalized, but I had other shit to deal with. It wasn't all motherfucking roses. You know what I'm saying?
My decision making was not hospitality.
It was not hospitality.
Right, that's what I said.
Yeah,
not hospitality.
I mean, I do feel like even in when we were battling your infidelity, I mean, even then you got to be thankful that you never brought nothing home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Kids, diseases, like it's shit out there, bro.
Man,
crazy bitches, like. He had one crazy bitch, but then she realized I was crazier. So
met her match.
Girl, you don't scare me. So
scare me though. Every morning I wake up like, I'm glad I'm on her good side. Sheesh.
Me?
Yeah.
I know you lying.
What?
But I'm just saying that was what I had to deal with. But I chose to,
Yeah, and that's why I said, my man. Maybe that was one of the favors that he gave me. You know what I'm saying? They say when he who finds a wife find a good thing and receives favor from the Lord. And the favor that I got from the Lord was him giving you the amount of patience that he gave you till we can get to this point. You know what I'm saying? And the strength to be able to break down everything that we've been through just for other people to hear so that they don't have to go through the same thing. Or if they're going through the same thing, they can see like, okay, so it is the other side of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people. Two things. I know a lot of people will be like, y'all crazy talking about what y'all talking about.
They be like, girl, you about to say that? Like, yeah.
And then I know a lot of people who couldn't get through it. And I think the biggest reason is because they couldn't talk about it, even with each other.
The silent battles are the hardest though, right? Because I remember one time whatever was going on, and I said, man, I'm not doing this no more. So I had went to my dad and I was like, hey, yo, I'm not doing this no more. I'm about to give me my own place, whatever. He said, girl, is you crazy? That's a good man.
Savannah.
So I was about to say, that's a good man, Savannah. But my dad, he just kept it real with me. He was like, something wrong with everybody. So he was like, you got to sit down and reflect. Is whatever wrong with him worth starting over from the beginning with somebody else? And I guess not. I'm still here.
There you go.
But I mean, I guess it's true. Like, it may not be infidelity, it might be something else. But if you got somebody and it's just one hiccup, you got to make the decision if the hiccup is too big. I can't tell you stay with a cheat nigga. That ain't for me to say.
Right.
I made a decision to stay, and now I'm on the other side of things, and I'm glad I stayed. But I'm not saying stay. But I'm saying for me, the reason why I stayed is because you had this one thing that was wrong with you, but you was always a provider. You was always a protector. You know what I'm saying? You were always like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like I could even on the way here, we talking. I'm like, cause girl, I mean shit, cause bae, because we so like close and intertwined with each other. So I mean, it wasn't worth it. Like, you know what they say, like, you got your favorite pair of sneakers, you don't throw them away because they get dirty. You wash them, you wear them again, you're gonna scuff them up again, you wear them again. However, you know what I'm saying? Just however it correlates to you. Your car run out of gas, you don't throw the car away. Just put more gas in it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, you just got to make your decision. Like, is this the only thing wrong? Now, if you would have had some more shit, I would have had to bow gracefully. But
And you know, I do some work with a radio station, right? You know, we were talking about this, and they had a topic based off of what you just said when you said we like, you know, we best friends and that, and they were saying that one of the members of the show, her husband told her that you're not my best friend.
damn.
And she was taken aback by it when he first said it, but it was so many people that called in that was in agreement with it. And I was like, I don't understand. Even the leader of the show was like, yeah, I can kind of understand. Like he was on the same. I'm like, that's crazy.
I mean, that's kind of like to each his own, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that don't work for them. And that's okay.
But at the same time, so the leader of the show, they've been going through some stuff for a while. They kind of getting on the other side of it now. I honestly feel like that could have played a role in it. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, your best friend, you just feel like you can talk to them about literally everything.
Right.
Right. Not even almost. You feel like you can talk to your best friend about anything. For our relationship, I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Not only do I feel like I can, I actually want to. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like when anything good happening, I can't wait to tell you what just happened. When something bad happened, I can't wait to tell you what just happened. When we going through stuff, I wouldn't want to go through it with anybody else but you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then they taking it and they using it like the parents used to say. I'm your parent. I ain't your friend.
I ain't your little friend.
But
look at you now. I want to be my little friend.
Right. And the difference is when the parent says that, it's because they got to do a lot of chastising.
Right.
They got to do a lot of grooming. In your relationship, you definitely can't call it chastising, especially if it's a black relationship. Let's just keep it honest. Okay. If it's a white relationship, I think it's okay to use those type of words. Like, you know, it's certain words in black relationships that you can't use from a man to a woman or a woman to a man. You know, case in point.
Oh my God. KD.
What? I don't allow you. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that big hard sigh? If you say allow to, and I'm saying allow, not halal. Okay. But you can't use words like allow. You know what I'm saying? In a black relationship. But I have white friends.
I don't think that's a white or black thing.
It is. I got white friends that don't do it.
First of all,
they're okay with it.
Because both of them is batshit crazy. I think that certain words, it's a maturity level. Because my mama Caucasian, you can't allow her to do shit either. But what I'm saying is, I don't think it's a black and white thing. I think it's a maturity thing.
So you saying the more mature you are, you okay with being allowed to do something?
No. The more non-toxic you are, the less, I don't know. But I don't think it's a black and white thing. I don't believe it's a black and white thing. I think it's a toxicity thing. Because even with the couple that you're talking about, the allow back and forth still start a big ass argument. Right?
Yeah, but it's because you told me I'm not allowed to do something, so I don't do it. but I want to do it.
That's stupid.
So it's causing an issue because I want to do it, but you won't let me do it.
I still think it's like a maturity thing. I think it's like I don't look at you as my child, so I can't allow you to do shit. You're a grown man.
Right.
I could tell you that I don't like it, and I could tell you how it will affect us moving forward, but you got to make the choice to do it or not. I don't allow my son to drive at 3:00 in the morning.
Right.
I don't allow my 11-year-old to drink alcohol.
Right.
These are things that we allow our children. I can't allow my spouse to do anything. That is fucking stupid.
Right. But like I said, it's some people. I don't think I know any black couples that is cool with the word.
I don't know anybody that's cool with the word.
And we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a poll. Over the next 2 weeks, we're gonna do a poll to see who, you know, where does this word originate from? Is it okay to use it in a relationship? Listen, and for those who are watching the show right now, jump in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking about this whole allow thing. Do you allow your spouse to do certain things? Do your spouse allow you to do certain things? Is that word allowed in your relationship? You know, we want to know. You want to know. Talk to us about this, man. Katie said stupid. She said don't allow nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
I don't understand. Oh, okay.
I mean, no, I feel you. Business. I think we're on the same page. We just trying to figure out.
I just don't think. I just don't think it's a race thing. I just think that it's I don't know the other word. I do think it's a maturity. I think it's like a possessive thing. I think it's like I don't know, like a controlling thing. I don't think it's a black and white thing.
And then I would even go as far as saying maybe
because I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I could see, God bless the dead, I could see Chuck allowing a bitch to do something or allowing a bitch not to do something and them being okay with it. And he had black, white, Hispanic, Arabic, like dog had a plethora. He had a whole reading rainbow over there.
Not a reading rainbow.
I'm just saying. But allow is definitely a word that he would use. But he was a very possessive, controlling man. Even in death, dog still allowing and not allowing motherfuckers to do stuff. I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, so what about
okay? Smith. I could see Smith. God bless the day. I could see Smith allowing or not allowing motherfuckers to do something. Again, he was a very controlling, possessive psychopath. Respectfully.
Not psychopath.
Respectfully.
So I will say this part in conjunction with what we were just talking about, to where I've seen a lot of this in certain maybe religion.
Yeah.
Where certain religions don't allow the wife to do certain things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from, and like I said, we're gonna do a poll because I would
think it's more of like a sexist thing, because I feel like more men, quote unquote, don't allow things of their women than women, quote unquote, don't allow things of their men. Again, take goofy sir and goofy ma'am out of it.
I mean, which is a lot more understandable, seeing that the man is supposed to be the leader of the home,
but you
right?
still gotta, when you deliver your leadership, you're a leader and you're not a tyrant, so you gotta deliver your stuff respectfully still.
And that's why, I think that's where the race part is coming from me, right?
You keep saying I don't think it's race though. I honestly think it is the possessiveness and the controllingness of it, and that's anybody.
Yeah, and that might be the one-off part of it, to where if you're a possessive person or a controlling person, but just like an overall thing, I can see more the Caucasians being okay with. Because even if I take the one couple that we were just talking about out, I got a whole nother couple.
But I think it's you thinking it more like weakness and dominance. Like, I don't think you view black women as weak. So maybe that's why you don't see them being allowed or controlled in that way. Where for me, only Caucasian person I knew growing up was my mama.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen men allow and not allow my whole life, which is why I don't like it today, because I seen it. I ain't like it. That's stupid. What you mean I can't go outside? That's dumb. It's a whole outside to go to. You're not allowed to wear makeup. You're not allowed to cut your hair. You're not. Well, what the fuck is going on here? And it had a lot to do with my dad. My dad didn't raise me that way. So there's a lot of factors that go in, and it's way more than race.
One of our biggest blow-ups came from this situation right here. Do you
What?
remember?
What?
So I think
Oh, the leggings thing? Yeah,
I was
that's
about
true.
to say. So in our relationship, I think it was only really one time that I was really firm about something that I was not with.
Right.
And I'm like, I ain't with that. And I don't think I didn't use the word allowed. Like, you're not allowed to wear that.
Right.
I said, I don't want you to wear that. Same thing.
Right.
I don't want you to put them on. You got a lot going on. I don't want no. And then I walk away. I go do some other stuff, whatever the case may be. You getting ready for your day. Y'all finna go do girls things or whatever.
Well, it was my bridal shower.
It was y'all finna go do girl stuff.
Yeah.
And we crossed paths. I don't remember exactly why. If you were still at the house, or
I was at the house, and you was coming to do something. But in my mind, I'm like, it's really gonna be, it's no men there, because I already said I didn't want no strippers, so it's gonna be no men there.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think it was gonna be a problem, but
oh no, yeah, it was a big.
It was a problem,
and I don't know.
He was gonna call the wedding off, y'all, but it was our vow renewal, so it was already married. So okay.
So I don't know if it was. I don't know if I was more hurt by the fact that you didn't care. That's what I felt like. You didn't care that I didn't want you to do this, or that you just disregarded it altogether.
Neither
or a combination of the two.
Neither was true.
You know what I'm saying? Something was true. You still
No,
did it.
I did it because in my mind, you didn't want me to wear that because you didn't want other men to look at me. Where I'm like, oh, this is a perfect time I could wear it because I'm about to be around all women literally till tomorrow.
When they brown?
Yep.
Yeah. See, I still remember this. I don't remember a lot of stuff, but I remember certain things. And I was like, yeah, no, this was supposed to be a no. And you was like, no, it's a yes. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what we on, huh? All right, then.
I still feel like you overreacted, but
and I agree now.
Right.
But then I was like, no. And to my point, to my credit, it's kind of where I came from. Like
right.
If you think about all the men in my family on that side of my family, everybody is just like that.
Yeah, I know.
To the 10th power.
But okay, prime example. I guarantee you those men allow and don't allow, and their spouses are okay with it.
So
maybe not the current spouse. Maybe not the current spouse. I think at some things, yeah. But the other one, his spouse that's been his spouse for 30 plus years, he definitely allow and don't allow her to do things. 1000%.
But and I think the issue is for certain people, I'm not gonna say everybody, but for certain people, just because that word is used, even if you didn't really want to do it, now you want to do it.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a black or white thing either. I think that's a rebellious thing, right? Because a motherfucker ain't gonna tell me what to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since I'm not allowed to go to the strip club, I wasn't even going to the strip club, but now I am, because who the fuck you talking to? Right? I don't think that's a black or white thing. I think that is a rebellious thing. Even if you see it more prominent in one side than the other, it's still not a black or white thing.
Okay.
Because everybody I just named is black.
Let's change it then. Let's say maybe not black and white. Maybe it's hood and suburb.
I don't think it's that.
And I'm gonna say it definitely is, because this is the thing. You named your mom. She grew up in the hood around a bunch of black people. So technically, she just light skinned.
Oh, don't say that to her. She will be pissed.
You know what I'm saying? So if you think about our brother who was on the show not too long ago, and he's about to get married, she doesn't have.
Oh, she definitely allowed and not allowed. Yeah, for sure.
She's more compliant,
but she's more submissive though.
Submissive is the word.
She's different.
So, and that's what I'm saying. So it's hood versus not hood, in my opinion. Because the people in the hood, no matter what your race is gonna have that pushback if somebody says, no, you're not allowed to do that, no matter what the reason is. I think
it's the consequence. I think it's the consequence. What's the consequence to me doing this? Right? Mm-hmm. So like in Chuck's situation, the consequence to you doing something you're not allowed to do is you're probably gonna get your ass beat.
Even that, you just said you're not with it, right?
Right.
You don't really know what the consequences is. When you put the leggings on, when we had the conversation, you had no idea what the consequences was, right?
Right.
Because we never came to that type of, we never had this issue.
Right.
But you still was on it. You was like, okay, you're not finna tell me what I can wear and what I can't wear, right?
Okay.
Now, I mean, this is where my mind is going.
Mhm.
So I don't know where your mind was at when you made the decision to do it, even after we said don't do it. But what I'm saying is, because and you, to be honest, maybe it was as you now are pretty submissive.
Mhm.
Back then, maybe you wasn't submissive because I wasn't a person to submit to at the time, for real,
Mhm.
right? But you still did it. You didn't know what the consequence would be. So what's the reason behind that part?
I don't know.
Okay, now she want to be submissive. Now she don't know. But I'm just saying. So I honestly think it's more regional. We'll say that then. We'll go there.
We just gonna have to agree to disagree.
No, we're not going to agree or disagree or nothing. We're
No,
we're not. We're letting the people decide.
I can agree to disagree with them too. The fuck? This is my opinion.
What's your opinion?
That is not regional and it's not racist.
You're not allowed to have no opinion.
I can do what the fuck I want to do.
Allowed to have no opinion.
Oh, okay. All right.
Opinion.
All right.
Did I give you that opinion?
You can't give me shit but kids, and you did that already, okay?
Against my will. All right, man. Listen, let them know. Talk to them. Talk about it.
I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking to them, and I'm not talking to you.
You're not allowed to not talk to me.
Dog, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
I don't give a fuck if it's the black part of me or the white part of me that you talking to. Don't talk to no part of me like that, okay?
But
don't tell me that. Listen,
just like I told her she's not allowed to not talk to me. What did she start doing? She started talking to me, telling me what I'm not gonna do. Do what you gonna do. Talk about it.
Listen.
What?
From my stance, that's disrespectful. So keep it cute, okay?
I'm a thug. I ain't gotta be cute. Talk about it. So you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Podbean. You can find
You're not even doing it right.
What am I supposed to do?
You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube.
Now, what side is this?
like, share, and subscribe. Screen record your favorite part and tag DTM in it. You can follow me at yourgirl.kd. You can follow Coach DTM at Coach DTM. You can follow the podcast page at RIP Network. And yeah, that's it.
All right, man.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Apparently, you guys are not allowed not to share the show.
You definitely not allowed to do that. I don't care what you say, what your race is, where you was in the hood, or if you was in the suburb. You better follow, like, and share.
Ignorant.
Oh, talk about it.
Ignorant.
All right? But listen, man. Some relationships do time together. Others fall apart doing it alone. All right. So I'm gonna say it again for those who are back and didn't hear. Some relationships do time together. Others fall apart doing it alone. All right. So with that being said,
wait, you
in closing,
you didn't do I did.
I said. With that being said, in closing.
Oh, sorry.
With that being said, in closing,
I'm not allowed to talk.
I do is a moment. I did is the work. I'm done is a decision. Don't get them twisted. This is Marriage Material. I'm the one and only Coach DTM.
Your girl, Katie.
And we will see you next week. Peace.
2 of them.
Deuces.
So long. Bye-bye.
Wrong show.
Oh, we need an outro.
We got outro.
Goodbye.
Watch the show.
The
Watch the show. You hear the outro.
Yeah, mama.